It's going to be a tough game today. So you know you can play like that week in, week out. You just have to choose to. It's your decision, right?
Yes people, welcome back to another Grassroots AB30 video. As you know, we're out of both cup competitions, so the focus now is securing a promotion spot in the league. We're playing the reverse fixture against Wilstead in this one, and with only 6 games left in the league, we cannot afford to be losing any players as we chase that 3rd spot. Make sure to like the video and subscribe on your way in, and a massive thank you for helping us reach 10,000 subscribers in our 1st season. Let's get into this one.
I don't know why I'm stressed. Do you know what it is? I'll tell you why I'm stressed. Can you tell me something? Why do I always look over my shoulder when we're doing this? I'm so paranoid when we do this, like, I don't know why. You tell me. Look, it's just a reaction. I'm just I'll tell you what, I'm constantly checking shoulders, bro. It's the midfielder in me, innit? Just always looking over. Too many haters. Ah, man. Hate. The line between hate and love is very blurred, and it's easy to cross over. Yeah. So, hate, love, it's all the same thing. It's not my fault, bro. Anyways, that's not going to be a problem today, bro, because I had enough. Enough's enough. I've been playing holding mid this whole season, so I'm having a little run out up top. Well, kind of up top, like an old school second striker. Yeah. So we'll see how that one goes. Yeah. Look, the plan is we're aiming for 3rd. Yeah. I said to the boys yesterday we're aiming for 3rd. Yeah. It's in our hands to get 3rd. We've got 2 games in hand against 3rd, and we are a game in hand of the team above us, and we're 2 points behind them. So it's in our hands. And to you know, all things considered, these boys last season, I was playing with the 1st last season. So these boys last season finished, I think, 11th or 10th out of 13th. So to be up in the Champions League spots, you know, is not too shabby. I'm not taking credit for it entirely, but I'm taking credit for it entirely.
Well, the people in the comments as well that are asking all the time like, how many teams you play for because you wear so many jerseys. But I thought I'd ask you, because people probably haven't seen in a while, what's happened with Great Linford? How come there's been no Great Linford upload?
Look, I think we could do a whole upload on that. There was a lot of club politics behind closed doors. Do you know what? I'm going to reserve the right to comment on that one. Nah. Oh, mate. Farouk, man. If I could get him on Saturdays, I would, but I can't drag him down to Div 3 on a Saturday. He's playing UCL Reserve League. He should be playing higher, to be fair to him. But yeah, Great Linford, essentially, I don't think you're going to see me in the Great Linford strip moving forward. I am actually signed to like 5 or 6 Sunday teams, so it's a bit peak. But next season, we're gonna try something different next season, right? So, anyways, I'm yapping. It's a tough game today. We played these lot once, but completely different squad today. So, let's see, innit? And I'm fasting, and I'm hoping it's not going to be the last day of Ramadan, is it? It's not. You reckon it's Eid tomorrow? Nah, I don't think so. I would put a bet on it, but haram and that, innit? Right, we do the usual.
Queen's Park Crescent's development against Wilstead first. It's the rematch. Will it be revenge? Will it be repeat? And I'm not sure if you can see from the visuals on the pitch there, but it was a very windy game, so we had some trouble with our pitch side audio for the day, so you'll have to put up with my dulcet tones for one more game on the commentary. Wilstead whipping the ball in, and Hamad nearly putting the ball in the back of our own net there. On the slow-mo, it just goes over the bar. But the first time we played these guys, we were comfortably 4-0 up, and we let them back into the game, so corner whipped in there, and the striker goes up for the header, but one of those ones where he's trying that CR7 hang time, and it's always going over the bar, to be fair. Josh on the ball, hits it into the channel for Kasim to chase. Kasim keeps the ball on, cuts back in and goes for the shot, but just doesn't catch it right and not enough power. Welcoming Merv back into the back line, the defensive lineup. We went for 3 at the back. for this game. A little change in shape. Tried something different to accommodate our players on the day, which meant we were playing wing backs. So a slightly different role for our wide men. Zayn pinging the ball into the back stick, but the keeper just calmly collects it. Wilstead trying to clear their lines. Zayn gets the ball under control, plays it back out to the channel to Kasim. He's got plenty of time out there. Looks to beat his man. Going for the shot from very far out. It was an ambitious effort, but we've got to let him get those ones out of his system. Ball falls to Volta, bobbles up in the air. Ouch! Player goes studs up, drags his studs on Volta's hammy there, and I'm protesting to the referee, but the referee's telling me there's no vicious intent. Not even brandished a yellow. For me, that's pretty clear, but let us know what you think in the comments, guys. Kasim back on the ball, cuts in and goes for another shot. And that one's way over the bar. But we got to give him his plaudits, you know. Development, top goal scorer. So if he sees a shot, we got to let him go for it. Great press from Ibi and Ayaz there. We also go to clear their lines. Gets a deflection off at Ayaz. Back out to Kasim. Rolls the ball. Deflection. Goes out for a goal kick. Now Kasim's complaining here to me that he's having to go up and down the pitch, and I'm telling him, look, you're playing wing back, boy. That's the job there. Ref doesn't give me anything. Clear as day. Studs. He's caught me with his studs there, but I think after I've protested to the ref on the first challenge, I think you'll see for the rest of the game, he gives me now. Hassan plays the ball out to Ayaz. Ayaz looking to beat his man. Tried to stay on his feet. Thrown over, but again, ref is not interested there. And he gives the free kick against Ayaz, and Ayaz has absolutely lost his head. We're trying to keep Ayaz on the pitch. No sin bin. Zayn plays the ball out to Kasim. Kasim's on the right-hand side now. Looks to beat his man. Does so nicely and gets fouled in the process. Now Ibi 7 with the left-footed wand. And Wilstead headed it out for a corner. Hassan Nadeem on that left-hand side now. Cuts in. Looking for the shot, but again, just have to make better decisions in the final third. The youngsters, sometimes they get a little bit excited when a shot opens up for them. Volta clearing his lines there, and the defenders made a hash of that. Ball's fallen to Josh there. Looking to square it to Ayaz. Can he get his shot off on his left foot? But great block by the defender there. Managed to clear their lines. Free kick. Whipped in by myself. Ayaz in the box. Looks to bring it down. Stays on his feet very well. Zayn on the ball. Goes back to Josh. Josh tries to get it in. And Wilstead half cleared their lines, but Volta goes to clip it and straight into the keeper's hands. Not a bad touch there into the path of the Wilstead player. It looks like Volta's hurt. Oh, and he's taken an elbow right into the gut there. Maybe a bit of intent, maybe a cheeky little grassroots challenge there. But ref just waves the play on and continues with the play. Ball out to Hassan Nadeem, out wide, goes for the shot. Good save at the near post by the keeper and cleared out for a corner. Whipping. Headed out there. Kasim, he's looking for the shot. Beats his man, whips it back across goal. Just no one on the end of it. Ball on the end of the box for me, and a greedy shot after having a go at Kasim for his efforts. Ball played to Kasim. Little 1-2. Wilstead hoofing the ball, and the wind just carrying it over there. Hamad just can't get the clearance, and we're lucky there. It looked like it was about to go in. Little 1-2 of Hassan Nadeem. Clip to the back stick to Kasim. Gets it under control. Tries to whip it in and cleared out for a corner. Short corner there between Ibi and Kasim. Played it back to him. Can Ibi get a shot on his left foot? Great effort and a great save by the keeper. Nice little play. Shot looks like it's going in, but the keeper's pulled out a bit of a worldy save there. Is it a great save? Let us know. Tried to play the channel ball there. And defence are too smart to it there. Merv just playing it out to Hamad at left centre back. Josh picking up the ball in midfield, and Wilstead players tried to go in for a challenge, and it looks like he's clipped him with the elbow there. No malice from the Wilstead player, but he has caught him with the elbow. And I remember back to this game, at this point we're starting to get worried about Josh because he's showing all the signs of concussion. And at this point, you know, both teams are worried about him. He'd been down for quite some time, and it's, you know, we're just worried about player safety at this point. So the ref's called for half time, and we go in 0-0. So the second half kicks off, and not much action in the first half, to be fair. There were two clear-cut chances, one for each side. So let's see if we can get any more action in the goal mouth for either side. Ayaz with the ball out wide, whips the ball in nicely to the box. Header cleared temporarily by Wilstead, straight back in, and keeper's caught it, collected it nicely there. Nice challenge from Zayn. Little cutback from myself. Always looking for the channel ball, cleared by the Wilstead player. Throw in on the right hand side, played around the corner, and it's fallen to Hassan. Can he get a shot away? Cleared by the Wilstead fullback. Brought back down by Ibi. Played out wide to Hassan. Hassan playing it to Muhammad. Muhammad whipping the ball in, and hello! I mean, it was a great cross. Was it a cross? Was it a shot? Let us know in the comments. The keeper's been fooled by it there, and I think the assist has got to go to the win there. But it's 1-0 Queen's Park Crescent's development. The substitute left back getting on the score sheet for us there. And can we turn up the heat and get a second goal? Ball played into the channel by Ayaz. Thrown back in and nodded on by Ayaz there. Cleared for a corner. Corner's whipped in, and Ayaz gets on the end of it, and it's nodded just over the bar. And it looks like we're getting close to that second goal. And the ambulance arrives for Josh, ready to take him away safely. And we'll give you an update on Josh at the end of the game. Ball's picked up in midfield by Ibi. No foul there. Ayaz around the corner, managed to hold on to it. Ayaz keeps possession well, perfectly in midfield. You know, he's got the super glue on his boots, even to this day. Ibi cuts, goes for the shot, and a great save by the keeper there. And we're really starting to pepper the Wilstead goal with plenty of opportunities. Long throw there by Wilstead. Gone to nod it on. Ball's cleared, and you can see how the ball sits up with the wind. And no clearance there. Lino's flagged it. Let's see what the Lino's flagged. The Lino's flagged the initial player, and you can see the player's offside there from the initial pass. Now, refs overruled the Lino here, and I can't lie. I have to take full responsibility for it, because a lovely little whip out or kick out there by myself, and a nice bit of chat. I wish you guys could have heard that between myself and the number 4. But yeah, going back to the referee, I think I'd been in his ear far too much this game. And sometimes if you tip the balance too far over, it can go against you. And on those 50-50 decisions, have a shot next time maybe. On those 50-50 decisions, the ref can tend to go against you. So it's a lesson learned for myself. Long throw from Wilstead on that left-hand side. Nodded on. Oh. And it's just over the bar, and we're lucky to not go a goal down there. Ahmed on the left-hand side. Nice little play from Zayn there. Back into midfield. Played out wide and just overhit. It's a poor ball there. AB, you can do better, son. Corner whipped in from Ibi. And Ayaz! I could have sworn that was going in, but what a save by the keeper. That's twice the keepers kept these boys in the game. What a save. Hassan with the ball on the left-hand side, whips it in, but the keeper collects. And again, trying to build up some play, but great challenge from Wilstead there. He's lost the ball in his feet, and that was a reckless challenge. Jumped into that, ball's clearly gone. And the ref, I mean, he set the standard early doors, but I can remember he doesn't even have a word with the player there. Clearly left his cards at home. But we're doing everything now, throwing the kitchen sink, trying to get the winner. A good ball from Saad, out to Hasnain. And it's out for a Wilstead throw, and Wilstead on the ball. We're trying not to tip the balance too far and going all out for an attack. But Hassan on the ball, whips it in, and it's out for a corner. And we're into the dying minutes of the game here, trying to get something out of it. Whipping it. And it was a poor corner, but the deflection almost took it into the goal, but the keeper was just too switched on, as he has been for the whole game. Ball's played over to the top, and Zayn, can he squeeze it in, but cleared by the Wilstead defence. And we're really trying everything here. Little handbags here. What's going on here? What's going on here? What's going on here? Little chat, last minute of the game. We don't want it to spill over. It's just words. Nothing more than that. And of course, the ref wants to have a word with me and not the other player. I didn't see what he did, but you know, it's all handbags. It's all for the love of the game. Guys, just to prompt you, make sure you subscribe, because the next game up is against unbeaten league leaders Kempston Athletic, who just recently knocked us out of the County Cup. When I tell you, this is not one to miss. Can we take their O? Can we give them their first L in 392 days? Make sure you tune in. And as always, behave yourselves.